Hey everybody, welcome to another instant noodle recipe time with me, Hans Lanish, the Ramen Rater. So this is where I do a little spiel for you about instant noodles and what I put on them. I've been having a lot of fun doing this series, and this comes from my knowledge of, or experience with garnishing around 3,000 instant noodle varieties. So what do we got today? Well, we have a shio ramen that came by way of Umai Crate. There'll be information for Umai Crate in the bottom, but this is a new touch. Oh, what did they call it? Machi Ichiban salt ramen. Salt ramen is shio. Shio just means salt in Japanese. And it looks nice. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Yay, yay. And I'm gonna get it cooking quick because it's summer. We do have an air conditioner. We have an air conditioner for the kids' room, but it still manages to get hot. I believe today is probably going to be the hottest day of summer. So there's our noodles, and how long you want? 3 minutes? Okay. And there's our 3 minutes. And then there's some powder base that'll go in it too. So, what's been going on? Oh man, it's just been hot. It was pretty brutal yesterday. It got up in the low 90s. Which, where you are, might not seem like a big deal, but for Western Washington, that's pushing it, man. That's really pushing it. We got into the hundreds once that I remember over here, and it was gross. It smelled literally like somebody left a salad on the stove. So it just had that like cooked lettuce kind of smell, or like if somebody was burning leaves but without the smoke. Just funky. And right now, I don't know if it's coming from up in the neighbors to the north. I honestly think it's gonna be coming from the Oregon area. I really don't know. But not only is it hot, and I'm looking outside and I see the branches of the tree just lightly moving, but not enough really to do anything. But it says it's gonna be hazy, which means it's from forest fires. So we get a lot of that stuff that just settles right over when it's pretty stagnant, and it's gross. I think it was last year or the year before, they were saying, like, for a week it got so bad that they were saying the air quality in Seattle was as bad, if not worse, than in Beijing. So that's really saying something there. So today I'm going to throw on some of my magical little eggs. I'm going to put on some chicken that I just did up. I did the eggs and the chicken like first thing this morning because I don't know, dealing with the stove with instant noodles is bad enough in this heat. So, and I do my chicken with salt or pepper and this stuff. It's called New Tech Salt for Life. I love this stuff. This stuff is rad. It's better than table salt, I think. And what's the deal? It has 140 milligrams of sodium per teaspoon, or per quarter teaspoon, whereas table salt has 530, or is it 530? Yeah, I think. It's either 530 or 590. It kind of looks like 590. Wow. But yeah, so if you want something to be salty, use this stuff. Not only that, it's got potassium in it, so it's like eating a banana. Plus, it has just a tiniest delay in when the salty flavor hits your palate. So, like with this chicken, you taste the meat first, and then you taste the saltiness, which it's really hard to explain. And if you're not really thinking about it, you don't really notice it. But it's pretty cool. There goes the seasoning into the pot. Now we're gonna stir it. Oh, here we go. Hot soup on a hot summer day. What a logical thing for me to be doing. With me as always is Miles. He's in the background chattering away. How you doing, Miles? Are you good? Yeah, he's rolling around. Alright, as I have not reviewed this, let's give it a taste. Here's how the noodle looks. Gosh, that's hot. There's the noodle. Let's give that a slurp. That's nice. I don't know if you can see that, if it's steaming up, but there's the broth. See, salt, that's a good one. So, salt ramen isn't about, like, taking a bite and going, oh my god, this is salty. It's done a little different than that. Sometimes they'll use different types of salt. It's honestly a lot lighter and sometimes even less salty than certain varieties that I've had. So, but this one seems to be done pretty well. So, kudos, Udos. So here's some of our chicken I'm tossing there. Let's see, what am I doing? I need to make sure you can see this. I got my phone all the way over here. That's where I preview what you see. And get down on it. Get down on it. And yeah, our chicken came out good. Yeah. A little dry. Actually really dry. I've got a good excuse though for the dryness of my chicken today. I forgot to turn on the timer, so kinda felt like, maybe it's time to have a look at the chicken, and I did, and it was like, yeah, I think it's ready. And I did up eggs this morning too, the little egg-o-lette eggs. So I think I did them for the right amount of time. I'm really hoping so. I didn't really get too crazy about the exactitude on them, so we'll see how we did. That doesn't look bad. Alright, and the result with the snip. Yeah, that's about how I like them to come out. I would honestly like them to be a little bit more gooey in the middle, but that's pretty darn gooey. You know, it's soft. Oh, you guys are not playing nice. Come on, mung bean sprouts. What are you thinking? Miles, the mung bean sprouts aren't playing well with us. What do we do? What are we gonna do? Oh, now you want to watch Thomas? Well, this is almost done, buddy, so I will hook you up with the patron saint of choo-choo, Mr. Thomas, the tank engine. I'm gonna go with a little bit of sesame seed. I believe it mentioned it had white sesame seeds in it, and these are roasted white sesame seeds, but it kind of gives it a nicer look. And this one I'm using today is S&B Nanami Togarashi instead of the Shichimi. And I think I am going to tap out and call that good for now. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what you see. That looks pretty good. You can find the, this one would be pretty hard to find in the States. I really doubt you can, but the, what brand is it? Sapporo Ichiban has really a heck of a bang-up shio that you can get. Excuse me, and that one is pretty easy to find and pretty cheap, so do that to that, and you will enjoy it thoroughly. Things like the Nanami Togarashi, the salt, the sesame seeds, even the things that I do the eggs up on, you can look them up on Amazon and find them pretty easily. So, alright, well, this has been Hans, the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. And, you know, if you really like this video, please subscribe. Here's some things to check out as well. This is a long series. I'm doing a couple of these a day, so they're unedited, so I can crank these out until I'm dead. So enjoy, have a good one, and bye.